Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to share with you a heart-touching and inspiring story of a girl who got married by her own choice and found true happiness in her decision. Improve your English. Let's get started. My name is Emily Carter, and today, as I sit by my window with the soft sunlight touching my face, I can finally say these words with a peaceful heart. I am truly happy. My story is not full of heartbreak or pain. It's a story of choice, courage, and love, the kind of love that grows slowly and stays forever. A few years ago, I was an ordinary girl living in a small town in England. Like many others, I had dreams, simple dreams of living life on my own terms. My parents were loving but traditional in their own way. They believed that marriage was something that should be arranged with family approval, not feelings. But I had always believed in one thing: happiness must be chosen, not forced. It all started when I met Daniel, a kind, quiet, and honest man who worked at a local bookstore. I still remember the first time we spoke. I had gone there to buy a poetry book, and as I asked for help, our eyes met, just for a second, but something inside me felt calm. He wasn't like the loud or overconfident men I had met before. He spoke gently, listened carefully, and smiled as if he understood the silence between words. For months, we only spoke casually, about books, life, and the little things that make days feel special. Then one day he asked me for coffee. I remember my heart beating fast, not because I was nervous, but because I knew this was something real. That day, sitting across from him in a small cafe, I felt a connection that words can't fully explain. When Daniel proposed to me a year later, I didn't say yes immediately, not because I didn't love him, but because I wanted to be sure I was choosing with both heart and mind. And when I finally said yes, it wasn't because of pressure, family, or time. It was because I wanted to spend my life with him. Telling my parents wasn't easy. They were shocked at first. My mother asked, "Are you sure, Emily? You want to marry a man we didn't choose for you?" I smiled and said, "Yes, Mom, because I chose him with love, not by chance." There was silence for a while, but slowly they understood. They met Daniel, and when they saw how he respected me, supported me, and treated me with kindness, they gave their blessings. Our wedding day was small and simple. Just family, close friends, and flowers in the garden. I wore a white lace dress, and Daniel couldn't stop smiling when he saw me. It wasn't a fairy tale wedding with diamonds or luxury. It was pure and full of love. As I walked down the aisle, I realized that this was not just a marriage. It was the beginning of a life I had chosen freely. Now, 3 years later, our days are filled with laughter, morning coffee, and late-night talks. We still go to that same cafe every Friday just to remind ourselves how it all started. We argue sometimes. We disagree on small things, but every time we end up smiling again because our relationship is built on understanding, not ego. Sometimes people ask me, "Emily, what's the secret to your happiness?" And I tell them, it's not about finding the perfect person. It's about choosing the right one, the one who brings peace to your soul. I see so many people forced into relationships they never wanted, and it breaks my heart. Love can't be taught or arranged. It has to grow naturally, like sunlight touching a flower. It just happens. When I look back at my life, I thank myself for being brave enough to choose my own path. Happiness didn't come from luck. It came from listening to my heart. I'm proud that I didn't give up my dreams for someone else's expectations. If you're listening to my story right now, I want to tell you something. Never be afraid to choose your own happiness. Life is too short to live for others. Whether it's love, career, or dreams, choose what makes your heart feel alive. As I end my story, Daniel calls me from the kitchen, asking if I want tea. I smile, because even in that small moment, I feel the warmth of love I once dreamed of. I walk towards him, knowing that this quiet, simple life is everything I ever wanted, because my marriage was not forced. It was chosen, and that made all the difference. If you enjoyed this story, remember, real happiness begins when you choose your own path. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories like this.